I think it's time for us to have this talk. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. As you know, I am the Supernatural. But today I'm going to be talking about my business, Supaluxx. So, you see the name right there, but I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So everything won't be about Supaluxx, but I want to have this talk about relaxers and natural hair. I think it's time that I talk about this on my channel because recently I talked about thinking about doing a relaxer on my daughter's hair, but stay tuned for the giveaway details at the end. If you want to know about the giveaway, stay tuned. Okay, so my hair, look at my hair. I'm tired, y'all. I'm so tired. Like, if you watched the video of me, my last video, I'll link it down below or link it above here. Talking about or maybe thinking about doing a relaxer in my daughter's hair. First of all, let me tell you, let's talk about the difference between a relaxer and a perm. Okay, let's get this straight. So a perm, and that's my product that I make, and I put it in a bottle and I use it. I'm going to show you guys how well it works in my hair, and you already saw it in Sydney's hair. Sydney has 4C hair and I have 4B hair. Like, I can have 4C, 4B and 4A, like combination hair, but I'll say 4B for the most part. And it is so tangled you can't even see my scalp. So that's water in my hair, and I'm loving this continuous spray bottle, this mist bottle, because once you pump it, it continuously sprays, like it keeps going. It's cute to me. But anyway, you can't see my scalp, so I'm going to be applying my product. But as I'm doing that and detangling my hair, I want to talk about relaxers and perms. So first, let's start off with perms and relaxers, what they are. A perm is usually what reverses your hair and makes it curly when you have straight hair. So if a person has straight hair, like mostly white people, Asian people, they put a perm in their hair. I did so many of them in cosmetology school. A black person has never come in to get a perm because a perm makes your hair curly, unless they have these new versions of perms out that that African American people get, and it changes your curl pattern. That's a perm. Like, it changes your curl pattern into looser curls, or like it changes. You can use different perm rods to get the curl you want. So they have big perm rods, small perm rods, medium, extra small. It's like forming a curl in your hair. Okay, a relaxer usually is for African American people, and it is supposed to loosen your curl. Some people process their hair, and they make their hair straight. It is never supposed to make your hair super straight. As we used to say, I want bone straight hair. Your hair is over processed if you get bone straight hair with the relaxer. It's supposed to just loosen your curl pattern. And some people say, oh, that's why you just get a Texlax. That's Texlax, and just loosening. Well, a Texlax is basically a relaxer, so a relaxer is just supposed to, loosely take away the curls, and it's supposed to make your hair more manageable. Some people, and that's the difference between a perm and relaxer. A relaxer, usually people with curly hair, loosen their curls. You're never supposed to get a bone straight. That's one thing that they really pounded in us in hair school, cosmetology school, that your hair is never, that's like over processing the hair. It's never, and we did that all the time. That's why when you combed your hair, it was always in the sink. because it was just dead at that point, like dead. Anyway, so now that we got that out the way, I don't know why people, African American people, said um, we say I need a perm, I need a perm. I don't know if it's just like the process of putting a chemical in your hair, so we just took that and said perm, but they're two different things. So I want to put that in my hair. I want to get a relaxer because let's talk about this. The natural hair community is just like got this in the chokehold. You should never relax your hair. You should just stay natural. Well, I've been natural for off and on all my life. In high school, I remember getting a relaxer for prom. I went to prom one time my senior year, and got a relaxer for homecoming a couple times. I think I went two times, but I never really got a relaxer all the time. And people think that once you get a relaxer, your hair can automatically just go back to being natural. That is not the case, y'all. Okay, so let me tell you something about a relaxer. A relaxer is a chemical, and once you put it on all of your hair, it has changed your hair texture. It will always be on that part of the hair that you apply the relaxer to. Now, once your hair grows, so that's what we call new growth. That new growth doesn't have relaxer on it. So that's the only part of your hair that is natural virgin hair. Virgin hair means nothing was done to your hair. But the rest of the hair is relaxed. The only way you would get a relaxer out your hair if you grow it out or if you cut it out. And growing it out means just like letting it grow and then gradually cutting. And cutting just means cut wherever the relaxer is. You cannot grow a relaxer out. People out here telling you this wrong information. No, it cannot be done. Look at my hair. So, somebody asked me, can you, that product that I'm using right there, they said it works good on Sydney hair. You should show it on different textures. So I'm showing it on mine right now. It just like melts in my hair, and your hair really gets tangled because, well, I'm talking about my hair. It gets tangled because it doesn't have a lot of moisture. My hair is just so, okay, so my hair became tangled like this because I detangled it and I put it in twists. After I washed it this time, but last time I washed it, I put it in twists. And then I was taking the twist out to style my hair, and I saw how good the twist looked, and the twist out was bomb, so I wore it for a couple of days. And then after I wore it for a couple of days, I just put it up in a bun. And once I just start wearing my hair in a bun every day, my hair just gets so tangled. That's the way Sydney's hair is also. So that's why I don't like us to wear our hair in froze or twist outs, or because it's just it's a lot of work. It's going to mat up our hair. It's going to tangle it. Look how tangled my hair is. And my hair is tangled the most at the base. And I don't understand why that happens. Y'all know when you get those single knots, it's because your hair needs to be trimmed and all that. My hair does need to be trimmed right now. But the knots at the top, I just don't understand. And that's like, I can handle the knots at the ends of my hair, but it's at the base that I'm just like, oh my God. And I'm gently running the comb, and this is sped up, so it's going to look like I'm being a little bit more rough than I actually am. I'm switching between a wide tooth comb and paddle brush. I love the way the paddle brush works in my hair. I haven't had one in a long time. If you are like my old faithful to my channel, my day one, paddle brushes were my thing. And then the Denman brush came out, and I try to use everything I have, but I'm going to switch back to the Denman brush. The paddle brush. But right here are these knots. So The more product that I add to my hair, the better it gets, because when your hair is dry, you can't do anything to it. And do not manipulate your hair when it's dry. Try to get that product in there, and it's going to make everything so much easier. And the more product that I use, the better, the easier it is for me to detangle. And I just want you to watch that. But let's get back to this relaxer. I want a relaxer. I'll go back and forth because I look at the pros and cons. The pros of having a relaxer is it's just an easier style day. It's so easy. You could just run the comb through it and ta-da, you are done. The pros of being a natural is your hair is chemical free. Nothing is weighing it down. The volume is amazing. Your hair usually appears thicker. Like right now, it looks like I have thick hair. With relaxers, my hair is thin. It looks thin. It doesn't look as healthy. That's the downside to a relaxer. With natural hair, you can have so many styles. Your twist outs are bomb. Your braid outs are bomb. It's just the volume for me. The volume to having, and then you can switch out your hair in many styles. A relaxer, you try to do a twist out, you try to do a braid out, and it won't give the same effect. But with a relaxer, for me now, my mindset is just faster styling days, easier styling days. If I'm thinking about my daughter, if I put a relaxer in her hair is super thick. It's way more, has more density than I will ever have. And it's so beautiful. And I think about putting a relaxer in her hair. I'm like, it's going to be okay because her hair is already thick. So it'll stay thick. And people think that your hair will not thrive in a relaxer. It will. It will thrive in a relaxer. Like I said, I've had relaxers before. My hair was always healthy. It was always nice. Because I knew how to, for some reason, I always knew how to take care of my own hair. So I never went through that phase of my hair. You know how people say, you let your daughter do her own hair, by the time she's a teenager, it's going to fall out. I never had that problem because, like I said, I was natural for a long time. I used to just use grease and water, wet my hair, put conditioner in it. When I got relaxers, I did the same thing. I wore the same styles. It was just that for special occasions, I wanted a relaxer, and I just did the same things for my everyday style. So, but for Sydney, I think it will work out well. But another downside with relaxers are, even though I'm not my mother and I could do, my mom, she really didn't, she knew how to put in a relaxer, but I went to school for this. So she used to, when people, I don't want to make my mother sound bad because she kept our hair up in it, but sometimes, you can get those, you scratch your hair. Sometimes you can get sores in your hair from relaxers. The biggest thing is that it can cause cancer. So of course you don't want to put anything on you that causes cancer, but we put on deodorant every day and that causes cancer. Not saying it's a good thing, but I'm just telling y'all the truth of what it is. Like, you still put it on that deodorant when it causes cancer, the aluminum in it. But I'm just weighing out the pros and cons. I am trying to make an informed decision about relaxers. But y'all, at the end of the day, you're going to do and choose methods that you want to do. People with relaxers have growing hair, growing, beautiful, healthy hair if you get it done the correct way. If you don't know what you're doing, go to a professional. And the naturals are gonna be like, why would y'all do that? This is our natural hair. This is the hair God gave us, and you can have so many styles. You can. It's just so many arguments that people have, but you have to do what's right for you and your family or whoever. I love my hair when it is like this. Like when I put that moisture in my hair just is a different texture. It's just like it's um what's the word I'm looking for? It behaves well, but sometimes you just don't have time. It takes time to be a natural woman, a natural girl. It takes time. And my hair gets these tangles in it, and it takes hours for me to detangle my hair sometimes. But this product that I have right here, it it really sped up the time. You see how I had that? Basically, my hair was a dang on lock. It was getting locked at the end. And then when I put that product on and I just started pulling at it, because I like to kind of make sure the product is fully penetrated in the hair. And then I take the hair that's knotted and I take strand by strand, and it really works for me. And I just pull it apart, and then it'll just leave you with the little part that was tangled, and it'll come right out easily. But look at the difference in my hair. So if you're going to stay natural, just make sure your hair is fully moisturized at all times, and that will save you a lot of time. But that doesn't happen for me and my daughter. I have my spray, our daily spray that we spray in our hair, and then I have this product that I made. So every day we use those products, the water and the water mist and the oil. That really helps, but being natural takes time. They say being natural is for lazy people. No, it is not. You need time. You have to plan out your wash days. You have to plan where you're going to do your hair around your schedule, because it's not an easy slapping a ponytail for people with hair texture like me. It takes time, and it's nothing lazy about being natural. That is the misconception, the unpopular opinion. It takes time. And relaxers, boom. But another thing about relaxers is you have to take care of your hair just like you're taking care of it as if it's natural. You have to get those hair treatments. You have to get your hair deep conditioned at least twice a month. You have to keep it from getting dry. Um, and you have to make sure that you don't put the relaxer over parts that are already relaxed. So when I see people do that, I cringe. I die inside. You only put when every 6 weeks or 6 to 8 weeks, they say some people like to get relaxers. You only put it on your new growth. That's how people, and they let it get dry. And that's why every time you comb your hair, it's on the floor, in the comb, or in the sink. So this is the way my hair looks after I added that moisture in. This product, it's like a super shot of moisture. That's what I should name it, super shot, because it really moisturizes your hair. It's like the only thing you need to keep that moisture in your hair. So let's get to the nitty gritty, what you all have been waiting for. My hair is looking good. I'm about to finish up and fast forward to show you guys that I'm done detangling my hair and how good it looks. But let's talk about the giveaway. The giveaway is going to be so easy to win. I won't have a lot of rules and make it impossible for people to win, because that's what people do and I don't like it. And I want you guys to I want to include you. I want to make this very interactive. So I didn't want to make anything cement and have it ready, because I want you to be involved. So let's, when you watch this video, let's talk about it in the comments, like what the rules should be, um what wig I should give away, what you guys like about the wig. So I just want to be interactive with you guys before I set anything in stone. I'm excited about this giveaway. I'm excited about my hair. Look at me. But let's talk about it before I make any decisions. But I know I will not make it hard for you guys to win a wig. I really want you to win. I want you to experience Supaluxx, and I really want to give back to you guys because you support me in every way, and I just want to thank you. But of course we got to have rules, because if without rules it's going to be chaotic. But let us talk in the comments down below. I thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, and have a blessed day. Bye.